Hello everybody, this is Tim here again. I figured I'd do another video. This time I want to do a reaction to the new Joker that we got with the Joaquin Phoenix Joker and his makeup reveal today. Yes, they say it's like a screen test and it probably won't be his final look in the film, but it'll probably be something similar to that. That's probably what he's going to be wearing as a stage comedian, and towards the end of the movie when he goes totally crazy, they'll probably spice it up. Now, according to information and sources on this film, I think this film's probably going to split people who are comic book purists. Right off the bat, there's no acid in this slick. He does not get bleached skin. Then there's no Batman. This is going to be like, according to the director, a movie in the vein of more like Taxi Driver, where it's a dude who's unhinged and goes crazier and crazier because of the world around him, and eventually just turns into a homicidal clown. This is truly an Elseworld version of the Joker, and I also felt like Jared Leto's version felt like an Elseworld Joker as well, in the vein of like Frank Miller's like All-Star Batman and Robin, kind of Elseworld Joker that he did. I also felt like he kind of reminded me of that. Now, to start off, I like Cesar Romero Joker. I think that's a good Joker from the 60s Batman series. I like the Jack Nicholson Joker. He's pretty much an updated version of Cesar Romero. I like that mob boss Joker. Heath Ledger, I loved. He's still my favorite live-action Joker. Jared Leto, I liked as the modern gangster Joker. And this one, in terms of the makeup, I think it looks good. You can tell what the director's going for. This is going to be a realistic movie. It's set in the 80s. The Joker's going to be like a 40-year-old failed comedian who no one likes, and he just keeps trying to make people laugh, but he keeps failing, and he's going to go crazier and crazier. It's going to be more of a character study where he just goes crazier and crazier, and then he starts, like, wearing the makeup and just turns into a nut job and starts killing people. I like that approach, and you can get that vibe totally from this. This movie's going to have more in common with films like Taxi Driver and the new Jake Gyllenhaal movie Nightcrawler, where it's just the dude who goes crazy, and he's like in the associated with the dark underbelly of the city he lives in. I like that. If you're gonna go for an Elseworld Joker film, for more realistic, low-key, like serial killer Joker, this is the best look you could probably get. I mean, really, and it helps separate him apart from the other Jokers. I mean, we've had campy, funny Joker with Cesar Romero, mobster Joker with Jack Nicholson, anarchist Joker with Heath Ledger, gangster Joker with Jared Leto. Now we got serial killer Joker. We have like so many different versions of the Joker to choose from. And some people will say, I hate Jared Leto's Joker, I hate the Heath Ledger Joker, whatever. People are split on... I mean, Heath Ledger's Joker gets the most praise, but there are some comic book purists who hate that Joker, just because he doesn't have bleached skin. The way you have to look at the Jokers, or at least the way I do, is that each Joker is an adaptation of the comics. They're each one the director's own iteration. Every one of them is pretty much an Elseworld story, because none of them have been exactly like the comics. Each one of them is their own thing, adapted from certain comics that the director likes. Like, Jared Leto's Joker was like the Frank Miller All-Star Batman and Robin, and Brian Azzarello's Joker, like, combined with, like, urban style for his Joker. And that's fine. I think it totally worked in Suicide Squad. That's the only Joker I can see working in Suicide Squad. Was his performance as good as Heath Ledger? No, but he didn't really have a chance to be. But was it as good as Heath Ledger? No, but I thought it worked totally well for the Joker that he was. Was Jack Nicholson's performance as good as Heath Ledger? No. Has anyone's been as the Joker? Mark Hamill's has. Mark Hamill's animated Joker is the best Joker for me, in my opinion. I said Heath Ledger was my favorite. That's in terms of live action, but counting every Joker, the Mark Hamill animated one just encapsulates what I see as the comic book Joker perfectly. That's the only one that truly brings the 100% comic books to life for me. But just thinking in terms of live action, each Joker has been totally its own thing, and you cannot compare the Jokers. I know people like to compare them and say, what's his name is better than this, but what you're really saying is you prefer that version, because you cannot compare Jared Leto's Joker to Heath Ledger. They are totally different. You can't compare an urban thug Joker to a anarchist, mastermind, James Bond villain type Joker. You can't. It just depends on what version you prefer. They're just different things. They're different iterations. Each one has to be taken for what they are. This is going to be serial killer Joker, and I'm fine with that. This is going to be a stand-up comedian dude trying to make money and going crazy. I like it. I think it works for the vibe they're going for. And we're going to get more Jared Leto Joker in the DCU spinoff movies. They already just announced another one today that the script is complete for a Harley Quinn and Joker solo movie for them together, like a love story romantic comedy. So you're getting that, plus you're getting Birds of Prey, which Jared Leto's probably going to cameo in. And then you got Gotham City Sirens, which is another one with Harley Quinn, but that's been pushed off like to the back burner. But Joker's probably going to cameo in that too. Plus you got the Batman trilogy coming out with Matt Reeves, where Joker's going to end up being in one of them. So you're going to get a lot of Joker, and you're going to get a lot of Harley Quinn. You're going to get more Jared Leto. And this film's a one-off. It's just a one-off thing. Joaquin Phoenix won't do franchises. He turned down Doctor Strange because he doesn't want to do franchises. He's only doing this film because it's its own thing. It's an Elseworld story. It has no connection to DC Universe or whatever. It's just its own thing, its own version of the Joker. Done in the style of like the movie Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro, where he's like an unhinged guy who goes around driving a taxi all the time and just goes crazier and crazier. That's what you're going to get here. This is not going to be comic book accurate. You go in expecting that, you're going to be pissed. This is its own thing, and I think it looks good. So I'll see you guys again with the next video.